Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome to Gears Tactics. Now if you've been following my channel for a long time, I haven't been uploading videos for, well, probably a month now. I've been busy, I've been sick, lots of, literally sick. Lots of things have been going on, really. Like I got sick for a week and a half, so I couldn't record. Then I had to watch my best friend's dog for a week, which this dog was a puppy, 6 months old, was quite time consuming, so there really was no time. A bit of abandonment anxiety going on as well, so it was really not possible to record. And then the week after that, immediately, my girlfriend's sister and her family came over, so I had a full house, and that basically required all of our time because there was a 5-year-old girl, a 6-month-old baby, so plenty of things happening throughout the whole day, and again I just could not record. And now I've just kind of been relaxing a bit and just taking some time off. After all, my channel is not very big, not many people follow me at the moment, and I'm just doing this for fun, really. But today we're going to start a campaign of Gears Tactics, which I bought this last week. It's a game I've been eyeing for a long time, basically ever since it got released, because, well, I like XCOM 2, I like XCOM 2 or Chosen, XCOM Enemy Unknown. Never really did play the original XCOM, but anyway, this game got compared to XCOM Enemy Unknown quite a lot, because, well, at first glance it looks very similar, but then it does also have a lot of things that are unique to this game as well. A lot of people seem to really like it, and I wanted to get into it, but it was 16 bucks until this week when I saw it was on sale for 15, so I jumped on the wagon and I've been playing a little bit throughout the last couple of days, basically. But today I want to start a new campaign, and I do apparently have all DLC, I guess. Jack, Deviant Enemies and Supreme Equipment. We're going to start a new game with all content. As you can see, I have been playing a little bit already. Just to get used to it and to know what's going on, and first of all, if I liked it or not, because then I could have refunded it if I did not, but I do. So it's time to get a new game started, and I think this one actually we will be playing on Experienced. The other campaign I've been playing on Intermediate. That was the recommended difficulty for the first campaign, so yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. It's a completely story-based game. There's no base management, so it's basically combat following combat, and then in between you level up your soldiers, you assign gear, mods, and things like that. So yeah, let's begin. Oh, I didn't do Iron Man. Alright, just so you know, Iron Man is now on. Let's begin.
After years of endless war, humanity had finally found peace. Until Emergence Day, when a monstrous new enemy, black-hearted and savage, emerged from below and laid siege to our world. Our losses have been great. Our resolve is far greater. My fellow tyrants, today, the coalition of ordered governments strikes back. These unclean beasts, these locusts, will advance no further. I, Chairman Prescott, have authorized a full planetary strike from our Hammer of Dawn weapons arsenal. On my order, the COG has placed infantry detachments in key cities to mop up any surviving locust. For those citizens unable to evacuate to safety in time, The Coalition appreciates your sacrifice. Forgive us. This is the only way.
Chin up, Private. If you can survive Prescott's bullshit, you can survive anything.
He's torching the whole world to kill the grubs, Sarge. Am I ever gonna see him again?
I don't know. Looking for shelter? Come on, join the party.
You're gonna want to get that.
Diaz,
Special order, Sergeant. Proceed immediately to General Beckett's office at SiC to retrieve a classified document. Acknowledge.
no, you've got the wrong gear. I just run the motor pool.
You have your orders. Control out.
And let me guess, you're coming too.
Well, if you insist.
That guy, Sid, looks like such a fucking ass. That sentence right there, well, if you insist, Sid is fucking into that character like anyway, for the most part, I'll be quiet in these cutscenes.
Looks like we're on foot from here. CIC's up ahead.
So we got some hammer burst drones. They are ranged soldiers that use cover and defensive abilities. Now, just to preface, I am not a Gears of War
Check. Locust troops
fan in
inbound.
the sense that
Drones.
I basically
I see 'em.
I don't know anything about the Gears universe, Gears of War universe. I haven't ever played the previous Gears of War games because I don't own an Xbox. I think it's only Gears of War 5 that is on the PC as well. I haven't played that one, so I'm coming into this with very, very little background onto what the Gears are and
Get into
and the
cover,
whole world.
Diaz.
I know
You forget
about
how
the
to fight in the motor
chainsaw
pool?
attacks
Something
and
like
executions and stuff like that, and that's in this game as well. That was quite brutal, I guess, for the people that got to play the first Gears of War and the other Gears of War games. Anyway, this game is completely different. I know that much. This is a turn-based tactics game,
You
which the
trying
other
to
ones
get
are
shot?
not. They
Move your
are
ass into
a
cover.
third-person cover-based shooter game. Anyway, so basically we have 3 actions for both of our characters, and we can do things with those like move and shoot and take cover, of course. And basically this is exactly like XCOM, except this is a little bit more freeform. There's no grids, as you can see, so that's kind of cool. I like that. But for now, though, we're just kind of going through a tutorial, so we're being told where to move, what
I've
to
got
do.
a clear line on this drone.
Basically, we just have to
Engaging
move
now.
here, flank that guy, and then the only action available to us is to shoot him with a 100% chance to hit and a 55% crit chance. That guy's down he goes. But this is really
Target
what
down.
I kind of liked
Got
about
one more in range.
about this, because it just looks like XCOM. You got the over-the-shoulder view, and it's just something that immerses me into a turn-based strategy game. Because personally, I usually kind of prefer real-time strategy games. The turn-based ones always seem kind of dry to me, but when you've got XCOM, Enemy Unknown, XCOM 2,
Your trigger
this
finger
game, there's a
broken?
lot of
Shoot that
presentation
drone!
to it, which I really, really enjoy.
Damn.
So-
Grub's dug in. We need to flank him.
Roger that. Moving into
Let's let
position.
Sid move on. Now this immediately takes 2 out of 3 turns. So after that, one action
Easy
point will be
pickings
remaining.
now.
And we have tactical communications, and I still really haven't seen what this does. Like, TACCOM apparently will show you information, but turning it on and off doesn't really show me any other information. I guess like health, yeah.
Open
TACCOM
fire!
off.
You've
Well,
got
I
him
guess
dead
the
to
health
rights!
disappears. Alright, so that is something different. You can see the name, how much health they have, but that's already there anyway, so yeah, doesn't really do that much. Second drone goes down.
Stayed underground.
That's the end of our turn. And I guess, well, we do get some information about partial hits and stuff like that if we turn it on. Because I
hammer
didn't turn
strikes
it
aren't
on
gonna
for
wait
the
for
first
us.
shot, and
Finish
I
off
didn't
these
see the
grubs,
partial
we can
hit,
get
but I
to the
know
CIC.
it was a partial hit.
Won't even break a sweat.
Pretty sure it was a partial hit anyway, but I didn't see because the TACCOM wasn't on, so we're just going to keep that on because why not? Now though, we need to kill all enemies, and they suggest for us to use the chainsaw, which is great. That's brutal, I love it, and it does get a very really up close and personal view of the action as well. It's really
We're
nice.
goddamn professionals.
Now, here
Reporting.
we get a little bit more freedom. Now, we
Here.
still have 2 action points on this guy, but we can move to Sid here, for example. There is a cooldown timer on the chainsaw action, so we have to wait 3 turns before we can do it again. This guy, however, can still do it, so
You ready for
we're going
this?
to go and in and stick that guy onto our bayonet. That just looks
All right,
amazing.
let's move. You got a name,
And
soldier?
then no enemies
Redburn.
were detected. So
Sid
we'll move him up.
Redburn. Tell me something.
Sid or Redburn. I skipped that little conversation. I didn't mean to do that. I also did that on my very first playthrough. I still no clue what they're actually talking about. Got a couple of wretches. They are melee hunters that immediately attack you if you get too close. So definitely want to keep your distance. And they come in a load of them as well. Anyway, our guys have moved
Multiple
up
wretches
by
inbound.
magic.
Take them out before they swarm us.
For tutorial reasons, basically. So we'll just keep
They're in my
following
sights.
instructions.
I'll overwatch them on this side.
Now the cool thing about Overwatch here is, well, it's an ability, of course, that lets your unit shoot during the enemy turn, but differently from XCOM, your unit will shoot once for each action they had when Overwatch was set. So we have 2 actions remaining. That means we will be able to Overwatch 2 times rather than 1 time. Move this guy up into heavy cover.
Target acquired. I'll keep
We'll
watch
be able
from
to do
this
the
angle.
same over here, and actually you can see where they want us to Overwatch, so we'll do exactly that.
Scanning for grubs now.
There we go. Now these guys will start moving
Stay.
forward, they won't have the benefit of cover. Diaz misses, so Redburn takes out another right there. This guy misses, and then we have another hammer burst drone. First one takes a shot, misses,
I can't
and then
move until
overwatches,
you
and the other
disable
guy
their
just moves and
overwatch.
overwatches. Right, so we need to do a disabling shot on this guy. For that we have a snub pistol. Up until now everything is still familiar to me. Well, yeah, basically we have hit calculations and all of that going on. Just like in XCOM, we have the base hit of plus 100%. However, there's a range deficit of minus 2%. Obstructions are in the way.
I can't
and
move until
give
you
us a
disable their
minus
overwatch.
29% chance to hit, and then this guy has evasion of 10% as well. Anyway, brings us down to 60. Just going to take that shot, and because this is a tutorial, that will be a success. And then we can go back to the Retro Lancer. He uses 1 AP to move over to those boxes. And then he can flank this guy and take that shot. Getting the kill there. Now, we have to shoot that guy. So this mission will be kind of quick because we
Wretch
get told
down.
what to do,
Time to
where to
finish off
move,
that
and all
drone.
of that for the most part. We'll go for the cutscene, and then the next video will be the second mission, and then we'll just keep going like that, mission to mission. Anyway, another cool aspect of Gears Tactics is the executions. Now this guy got downed. Basically he's out of action, he is dying. He's not quite dead yet, and he's not going to get back up alive unless one of his
That
buddies
drone's
picks
sitting
him back
pretty
up again.
for you. Go polish them off.
However, if we execute them, of course they cannot get revived anymore, but more importantly, doing so actually gives us an extra AP. So Sid here is completely out of action points. Watch what happens. Chainsaw into the arm, and somehow that cuts him into 5 different pieces.
Sight like that makes the gear feel downright
That guy
inspired.
gets
Got
another
something extra
action.
for that drone.
Alright, and now actually we could take a shot, but I think, yeah, well, now it seems we have to take that shot, so that's what we'll do. Actually, that gets us the kill as well, or at least the down. Now, while the chainsaw action is limited to every 3 turns or so, in the executions you can
More
keep doing
contact.
as much as
This
you
better be
like.
one hell of an important document we're after.
So we're
Above
going to
our
go
pay
ahead
grade,
do
Sergeant.
that one again.
Let's just get to the
1
CIC
AP.
before we're flash fried.
Cut him into pieces. That's just so cool. It's quite nice. And then we can actually, I guess we'll overwatch, because
Scanning
the
now.
more we overwatch these guys, the closer they get.
Shit, my weapon's dry.
The
Gotta
more accurate
reload.
we become. This guy needs to
Fully
reload.
loaded.
Just like an XCOM, we basically have 4 shots in our weapons. We'll just overwatch these areas.
Keep it watch.
When these guys will have
Here
to move
they
through
come.
at least one of these cover zones.
They're in my sight.
That is kill number 1. Unfortunately,
down.
he is out of ammo. So we get a shot off and interrupt this guy. And this guy is barely.
All right, we're up.
Now we could use the bayonet charge, but if we were to do so against this guy, he will actually attack us before we get it off. So
Yep.
we will take damage.
Reloading.
We don't want that. We can pretty easily pick these guys off at range. There we go. Takes a
Hostile
bunch
down.
of shots, but he does go down. And so does the second one.
Acknowledged.
And then I guess
One
well, we
less
could move
grub.
all the way up. I don't think
I'm
I
on
want
it.
to do that. We'll just move up to heavy cover. I don't remember. I think there's some more guys coming our way, so we'll just overwatch.
Keep it watch. Grubs are on the move.
And yeah, there are extra grubs.
Let's make this
I guess.
count.
Right, so let's see. We can move up to here for 2 out of 3 actions. That's okay. And well, this chance isn't too great. I guess we will overwatch.
I
And
got
if we
this
overwatch
area.
like this, we will basically guarantee a hit on one of these guys, I guess. Well, there's still a percentage chance to miss. So it's not entirely great. Anyway,
Not a problem.
I don't think these guys have any guns among them. So this guy doesn't
Here
cover.
comes the
We'll
shit
just run
show.
forward. And we do get the hit off and an interrupt. And the other guys are probably too far away to be able to get to us. And yes, indeed, this guy is. And that means everyone else is as well. Good stuff.
Safety's
Anyway,
off.
we'll take shots and kill what we can.
Well played.
There we go. Now, that took us out of ammo.
Back in
Now
heat.
we are out of ammo, I guess. This doesn't take us out of ammo, but that was basically the shot that was the last of our ammo. Put him into cover because, yeah, why not actually? 80% chance to hit.
Running
That
dry.
does get us the kill. And
Down
this
to
other guy
one
is
grub.
quite low on
Thinning
HP.
them out.
Chance hit is 69%. It's pretty good, but I think we can guarantee a yeah, we
Keeping
can
watch.
have it be a bit better by just
Enemies
overwatching the
inbound.
start. He is going to have to move to get to us anyway. And
Clear.
that does get us
Into
the
the
kill.
CIC. Copy. En route.
These guys will have to move into the building.
Got Reavers doing a flyby. Inside. Go!
Now, what are we looking for?
The most classified looking file they got.
And it's right there on the table. Convenient, isn't it?
Plenty of time to read that later. We're in for a fun ride, you and me.
No. I told Prescott, I don't do that shit anymore.
go. Couldn't hide out in the motor pool forever, Diaz. Move!
The hammer's closing in fast! Get back to the APC!
Well, this mission kind of sold me on the game, to be honest. Like, I'm hoping the whole campaign will keep doing little scenarios like this. I have a feeling it will, so excited about that.
Shit! Reaver dropped off reinforcements! Here they come! Wretches!
Right, so
Don't have time for this! Clear them out with a frag
we're
grenade!
still following tutorial
Gladly.
prompts, but now at this point we can actually switch over to frag grenades and we can toss one of these bad boys and basically kill all 4 wretches.
Frag out!
There are a limited amount of frag
Out
grenades,
of 4
but
for the
of
price
course
of
there is a
1.
countdown timer
kill
on
the
them.
rest so we can
There's
evac.
actually 6 turns. We could plant a grenade as well at this unit's feet. I guess it kind of acts like a mine.
Copy.
But I'm not entirely too sure about that. Anyway, let's see, where can we move? This counts as half cover, because I guess it's just a flag. This is heavy cover, but it takes 3 out of 3, which is not ideal. So we're just going to move as far as we can possibly go.
Yep.
With our 2 AP, while still being able to shoot, because I kind of want to flank these guys, you know, like I kind of want to get rid of this guy, get rid of his overwatch. Now it doesn't seem like we will be able to kill him this turn, but
Ready.
counts, but we get a hit off, and that is quite nice. Now, it's kind of hard to get anywhere here. And chance to hit this guy is extremely low. So, it's a little bit unfortunate. So what we're going to try to do, I guess, is move this guy around the flank. Except if we're over here, we will get flanked by that guy, I think. So
Going
we'll just
now.
move and evade the cover zone and move to heavy cover. That is a partial hit. He does flank us, I guess. But then maybe we get a bit of cover from right there. That's kind of
Safety's off.
Now we can move to here for 1 out of 3 AP. And here we have a bit of freedom and autonomy. So these guys actually, like, I changed my tactics here a little bit from how I played it the first time. And it seems to work quite nicely.
Target down.
Oh, could we maybe potentially? Yeah, we can reach that guy. I love me some bayonet. So any chance I get, I am going to be taking that bayonet charge.
Goddamn scenic route.
What's the play here?
Backfall, now!
What? You gone bad shit?
Move!
Holy shit.
I'll say one thing for Prescott. The man's thorough.
Come on. Let's find a way back.
It's not quite an exterminatus, now is it?
To a goddamn crisp.
Better hope our APC isn't torched too, or it's gonna be a long walk to the bunker.
Alright, so now we have to get back to our vehicle. Now this mission is quite long,
Brace
I
yourself!
think, compared to most missions.
Weapons up!
So, all things considered,
This
this
mission will be
episode
good
will
for you,
probably be
Diaz.
longer than most
Whatever you
others,
say.
but
Don't
we'll
play
see.
coy. You were flying up the ranks, then you bust yourself down to the motor pool? For what?
To get the hell away from Prescott's missions.
So still nothing seen. Now we do get these extra loot boxes.
We'll go.
They provide us with new gear.
Requisitioned. Bet there's something in here
And
worth
I guess
the
we'll
effort.
just move up. So heavy cover right there. Now something that's kind of interesting in this game as well is that you have your maximum movement range. But
sounds like an
to
emergence
reach
hole.
cover, you can kind of do
Get up there.
like a little
Grubs will be
dash
tunneling
there
out
at the
soon.
end. So if you just
We're
wanted
already
to,
back at it, huh? So much for Prescott's hammer strikes.
if you wanted to end up out in the open, like you would end up a little bit too far away, for example. Let's see if there's an example that we can reach. I guess there's no good example right here. But basically, if I was close enough to a bit of cover, like right there, my normal movement wouldn't quite allow it, but I'm just close enough, it will allow this tiny little dash at the end that just gets you in cover, even though your movement isn't quite enough to get you all the way. Which is kind of interesting. Anyway, I know what's going to happen here. This hole is going to up, and we're going to have to toss a frag grenade into it. So I want to get close and get ready for when we have to.
Board on hand.
Meanwhile, let's see, can I get you? Yeah. So you can see, technically my move would end up on this other side of the cover, but this just kind of gets me that little extra bit of the way. Like this would take me to 3 out of 3, right? But that's just about possible. This little dash into cover. That's quite nice. Anyway, enemies are going to pop out, so we're
Got my
going to do
eyes
an
peeled.
Overwatch.
Watch that evil!
Now, if we don't close this with a frag grenade immediately, more bad guys are going to pop out over time. And I don't know what's the maximum on that. I think like 3 times. Anyway, we have
We got
3
locusts
bad
coming up
guys
from
coming
underground.
out. One of them is going to take some damage.
Wrong move, scrub.
Takes him down to half health. That interrupts him too, at least out in the open. That's quite nice. Unfortunately, we do get flanked. And these guys are, one of them at least, wants to stay out in the open.
Put a frag grenade in that emergence hole. If we don't close it, they'll just keep pouring out.
You think this is the first E-hole I've seen, Sergeant?
Yeah. Anyway, we've got a bunch of Overwatches on top of our position right now, and that's unfortunate because if we choose to shoot or do a chainsaw action, they are going to get to shoot me, and that is not ideal.
On standby.
This guy is also within range of at least one of these. This guy might hit him, the other guy might just barely not. So we might as well just go ahead and take that shot. He's going to shoot first, and we do take a bit of damage, but he doesn't. And that actually provides us an opportunity to first take care of that hole. So we're going to go ahead and toss one inside.
Frag out!
Preventing any more reinforcements from coming in, and then we're going to take that snub pistol and see what our chances are to hit this guy. 62, and that might cancel the Overwatch. That would be super nice if it hits. It does,
Okay.
and that interrupts it. That's nice. And this guy is going to flank both of us, I'm pretty sure, but we can get rid of one guy at least by chainsawing him in the face. Now, if we choose to hit this guy, we might be able to execute him as well, get an extra action point, and do something about him. So that's what we're going to do.
Just a little
Not see
trim.
that one coming.
Exterminated.
Anyway, we're going to get that extra execution.
Let me show you out.
And it's kind of cool about this game. We get a lot of momentum going, which is super nice. And this also ends up putting us on this guy's flank. We have a pretty good chance to hit him. Super nice. Takes him out of half health. Unfortunately, this guy... actually, ooh, we have the retro lance, right? Doesn't quite go all the way. It's a charge in a straight line. And to get a straight line, we need to move to over here. And we cannot quite... because then we would need a second action. So that would be kind of impossible. And this guy might move around this side, or he might move around the other side. I'm thinking I might want to move over here and just grab some cover. He's up in the open, so he's going to get shot here. Lovely, that's only a partial hit. There, and we've got some more enemies coming in.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, we cannot do another chainsaw attack, but we might be able to do a snub pistol shot. Does work, that's nice. And then this guy is now able to do a melee attack. So that will be the end of him. Super nice. Now I did notice a bunch of melee enemies being dropped down over here. We are going to move into cover right there. Now we'll overwatch this bit. They might not make it that far this turn, but we're going to give it a go. Same for Diaz. He's going to go back to the Lancer, and then he's going to overwatch that same space.
Scanning now.
Let them come to us.
Been doing this a long time.
Alright, two guys
Not
immediately go
today,
down.
bro.
We have one wretch left, and another burst there.
Go time. Hit him hard. Right.
Alright, who do we want to shoot? What's our best chance? 80 and 72. Yeah, we're going to have to go for the 80 first, but maybe Sid has a better angle on this guy than on the other one. Anyway, he's a bit of a worse shot. We're going to take his shots first, see what we can do with that, and not rely on him for getting the final kill. So if he fails, then maybe we can do something else with this guy.
Bring him on!
Fix his mistakes, essentially, but he gets in some good hits. Quite happy with that. Doesn't quite take him down all the way, but we can reload and then try again. And our chance 72% is not guaranteed, but it's quite good.
Get ready. Weapons up.
Now we will be able to reach the body. Or the dying guy. On the next turn, I think we would have bled out, but now we can get an extra turn, or one extra action.
Keep it up.
Actually, there's no enemies remaining, which is kind of nice. We'll move for free, and then overwatch, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the end. Oh, never mind. Act 1, Chapter 1, 0 hour. Now, for completing the main objective, we get a common diagnostic scope, we get a common precision scope, and we get a common light barrel. And we also collected a single common case, which we can open for more stuff.
Look around, Diaz. War's not over. We need to talk about Prescott's mission. This grub named Zukon.
Save it. I fix things now. And that's it. Shit. The bunker. No blast marks. This wasn't the hammer.
No, it wasn't. This was Ukon. So this is the grease pit you traded your command for. Comms work in this dump at least?
Let's hope not.
Lieutenant Colonel Diaz, it's been too long.
It's Sergeant now, Chairman. Hope this was worth dodging your hammer strikes for.
Yes, well, I'm glad to see your time in the motor pool has indulged your talents. Open it. You're looking at the only known photos of a locust called Ukon, the enemy's resident geneticist. A monster who makes monsters. Corpsers, Brumots, his work. We need him eliminated.
I don't run ops anymore. Not after Gatka Ridge.
Sulking won't undo the past, Diaz. You want to save lives today? Stop squandering your tactical gifts and take Ukon down before he creates something even worse. I can't offer you much. No personnel, no resupply.
Hold up. If this grub's as dangerous as you say, I need equipment. Soldiers. An army.
Oh, you always were resourceful. Recruit whatever gears you find and figure out the rest. As for your incident in Gatka, try to do better this time.
A heartwarming reunion.
If we do this, you work for me, not Prescott. Got it?
You're the boss. Motor pool.
Come on. Let's find some more gears.
Alright, well, that puts an end to this first episode. We do get an overview screen here. We can see how much each guy killed, how many executions they did, how many allies they revived, and how many times they themselves got downed. Both of them went up to level 2 and now have 2 unspent skill points. When we press continue, we can see that we are now in the convoy screen, which is our mobile base of operations, which where we open equipment cases, where we recruit new troops when they are available, where we use the barracks screen to customize our units, and where we go to the mission screen to launch new missions. But that is something we are going to do on the next episode. So if you stuck with me for this long, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.